Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I said I would come back and I'm here. So, apparently, we're starting off with some form of accomplishment. So, the world. Definitely some sort of completion of a cycle. I've been feeling very like there's a lot of cycles going at the moment. This retrograde is kicking my ass. Like, I don't know about everyone else, but it's kicking my ass. And I'm like, yeah, because it's just cycles be completing, man. Like, and yeah, just to start this reading off immediately with like the world, right? And followed up by Three of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, and you know what? That's very it's like there's something to be really accomplished, feeling very accomplished by is the fact that like not only is this cycle coming to a close, but I feel like there's been it's been very much like you've had to do it alone, right? And it's been, and I think that is the point, right? The point is to teach yourself that you can do all of this alone, so that when you start to align with the right people, the collaborations are a lot more positive, you know. Okay, so we've got the Two of Swords. So it's definitely some sort of decision. So I wonder, I'm going to leave this Will card off to the side a little bit, because I am half wondering if that's just that's the overall theme, you know, it's like that this cycle's closing. I think that's probably more, definitely getting that more as the concept here. So let's keep going. But I feel like it's coming down to a decision, right? There's something, right? And let's be honest with yourselves. Let's all be honest. I'll be honest. There's something that you've been putting off, right? There's a decision that you're putting off. And it's like, kind of like having the blindfold element and the disharmony. There's been conflict with other people. It's like, I just see it as kind of like having the blindfold on and you're being told a choice and you're just like, whichever, whatever, it's fine, I can't see. And, or I don't have all the information yet, or I might be wrong, or whatever it is. There's a lot of, yeah, you know, like the Two of Swords is more avoidant than it is anything else, let's be fair. Interesting, because then the Five of Swords reversed, which is the Five of Wands reversed, Five of Swords, Five of Wands reversed, which is all about avoiding conflict, right? Yeah. But there is something here about respecting differences. So, it's interesting that there is so much like disharmony with people around you. And I don't usually do this, but every now and again there's just like a card on the bottom or on the top that just feels like it's meant to be there, and like the Devil reverse actually fits very well, because I feel like it very much is with this Two of Swords as well. It's very much like releasing that limiting belief system that you have of yourself, that's been caused by differences likely in the people close to you, you know, that there's been a lot of disharmony, a lot of misalignment, like it's leading to a difficult decision, or has led to what you know is going to be a decision, right? And I know this, I've been in this exact place myself recently, where I'm like, I know this, I know that like ultimately I'm going to be the deciding factor here, right? And I know that there's like, it's going to, but baby steps, right? Because at the moment there is just this element of like, excuse me, limiting beliefs, right? And releasing that. So I feel like it's yeah, it's a process, and this is ultimately what this cycle is about, right? The completion of the cycle is letting go of those limiting beliefs. And I believe that the limiting belief very much will be surrounded by having conflict with others, having differences with others, that the collaborative nature of the people around you just isn't collaborating, right? We're just not gelling. But we do have the Ace of Cups. And I mean, I know what the Ace of Cups means, but in this context, I would very much... In this context, I'm pretty sure what it's talking about is learning to fill your own cup. Right? And when you think about it, that makes all the sense in the world. You know, you've got all these disharmony and all these issues and blah, 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 and then you've got this huge decision, but you're releasing limiting beliefs and your dark thoughts, making friends with your shadow, right? I've been making friends with my shadow. I really like my shadow, right? She's cool. She's cool. She's called Vivian. She named herself. And I was like, fair. I think Vivian's actually my superhero name. No, it isn't. It's my detective name. Anyway, that's the whole thing. But yeah, it's all about filling your own cup. And you will, baby. You already fill your own cup. You already have the ability to. I like it when they come flying out at me. Whoop. We haven't had any on the floor today. Oh, good Lord, these are all in reverse. I tell you what, the reverses have been reversing. Pulled a bunch of cards this morning and they were just literally just all reversed. I was like, wow. Okay then. Oh dear. Okay. So, death at the bottom of the deck, transformation, which is interesting because it fits perfectly with these, this trio of reversed cards, all of which, you know, we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles, all reversed. Yay! So, yeah, it's definitely, I feel like your trust has been broken. And there's just, yeah, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, right? When it comes to love, and I'm not talking about just relationships here. I'm not just talking about like romantic relationships, romantic love, right? I'm also talking about friends and work relationships and familial relationships and just every possible relationship that you can think of, okay? That are people that you love in the way that you love them. You are giving so fucking much, man. You're giving it all to them. You're just desperately trying to balance out everything all the time. And I know, I do this myself, right? This is why I say I think this is like, there's some collective I'm hoping is going to catch on to what I'm saying here, because I think this is all stuff to do with me as well as others. So I know I'm part of a collective and yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's just too much giving, right? In this hope that you'll get like a balanced love, like unified love, something where people will treat you the same way you treat them, right? You just want to get out of the world what you put into it. But unfortunately, the world has gone zip. And so it's just, yeah, it's just creating all of this conflict, man. Like, and no wonder, like, we have the Three of Pentacles being like, you know, just, there's lack of teamwork, there's lack of collaboration, there's just conflict. And, you know, there is an avoidant behaviour going on here because it's like you're just stuck in the middle with this awful decision to make. Either way, I feel like you just think you're going to lose, right? And it's funny because we've got the energy of like lots of twos here because yeah, it's that tipping point. But having death at the bottom of the deck, I just feel like it's saying like this is what's transforming, you know, and to have the Devil reversed and to have the Ace of Cups, and like, yeah, this is what's transforming. What's transforming is that you are no longer going to prioritize every fucker else past yourself, right? You're going to get out of the world what you put into it, my friend, because that's what you deserve, right? It's what everybody deserves. None of this like flaky crap that people throw out because they're too frightened to go inside of themselves and be like, oh, there's a scary thought. Well, yeah, we all have them. We all have them. I was those people, I'm just like, honestly, everybody has those like messed up intrusive thoughts, right? It's not weird. We all do it. It's natural. It's just something we all do. It's something we're all plagued with, people. All right. Ooh, okay. I don't want to be shuffled that way today. Now, right, I swear this is following me. Every reading. This and the Queen of Wands. Not every reading, but enough of them. Okay, so. I think you're aware. I think you're aware. I do. I do. Because having the Page of Swords, the King of Swords reversed, I might add, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah. It's clear. I mean, clarity is definitely on its way, but I feel like it's there's a curiosity here. Like, I think like, you know that this transition's happening. You know that this cycle is closing out, right? Cool. We'll stick at it, right? Because pay attention to your intuition and stuff, right? It's really important. And what I like about this reverse King of Swords is that it kind of leads to more of an inner power, an inner truth, and, you know, like a quiet power. And I feel like that is something that's very, very much being like pushed. Is like, just, you know, sit in it, sit in the energy, feel it out, man. Be curious. Be open to clarity and to new ideas and to new perspectives. And, you know, it's coming in. There is an offer. And I feel like that offer is going to fill your cup very nicely. But yeah, I do. Following the heart, man. It's doing what's good for you. It's that filling the inner cup. It's being like, do you know what? You have tried. Let's see if we've got any final advice for the viewers and for me. But it feels like you're being told, like, look, you gave too much of yourself, right? You did love your way and you gave everybody everything they wanted. And you gave, and they took, as is often the way, unfortunately. And now it's like, okay, well, you tried it your way and it didn't work, so now you're going to try it my way. You're going to rest. You're going to contemplate. And you're going to recuperate and you're going to retreat into yourself, right? You're going to have your quiet power, your inner truth. You're going to have your clarity coming through. Be curious. Love is coming. In whatever form that love may be. Love is an energy, right? And it's going to fill your cup. It's going to fill your cup, man. Your cup's going to overflow, but you must be tired, right? Because all of that overgiving, all of that extra attention you're giving everybody else, any last advice, Spirit? It's just worn you out, man. You must be exhausted. Like, I don't know about you. You must be exhausted. Chill out. Do you know what? Just chill out, because people have a tendency that they like to take advice, right? And because this is the thing, right, is that people you might be feeling a little moody or a bit cold. Just out of balance with your emotions a little bit, but that's because there's a lot of stuff going on right now, right? And, you know, it happens energetically before it happens physically. And I felt very much that there's a tower moment taking place in my life in some way, shape or form. And yeah, I can feel it. But nothing's like transpired in my life yet. Nothing physically has changed, but I can feel like this little tickle of crumbling around the edges. It's really odd. And so, you know, I feel like you probably are feeling a little moody. You probably are feeling a little bit emotionally overwhelmed and imbalanced and just not quite yourself, right? But it's because there's stuff going on, man, right? Like, I feel like Papa and your spirit team in the universe and whatever, they're trying really, really hard to implement like all of these new opportunities that are coming in, you know, like all of these new things that are going to like fill your cup and make you feel good again. But it's just, there's a lot going on, right? And there's still a lot of clarity that you need to get. So like, just hang on in there. Any last bits of advice? But yeah, just hang on in there, my loves. Hang on in there. I know it's hard. I was saying to a friend of mine yesterday, I was like, do you know what? Like, I've been so close to giving up so many times. And I said, and yet, despite it all, despite the fact that I've been promised before that this is it, Angela, like, you know, no more lessons. And then there's a bunch more lessons. And I'm like, oh, hey, Papa, hey, with the lessons again. And and yet here I am still as faithful as ever, right? As faithful as ever. More faithful, in fact. Oh, beautiful. I'll keep doing this. And look. 10 of Cups. It's all coming good, baby. It's all coming good. Okay. Yeah, you see, well, what was I literally just saying? I nearly gave up because I had to fight too hard, because there was lack of success in all of my ventures and what I was doing. Because, yeah, lots of work without results. Just being a little fed up. Yeah, and then that's the thing, just feeling like I need to constantly like fight and challenge myself and battle. But look who came sneaking in. And you've got this, and you've got this too. The World and 10 of Cups. See? I was right. It's all going to be okay. But yeah, it's hard right now. Keep hanging on in there, my loves. Hang on in there. You are very, very loved by the whole pagan universe, man. Peace out.